Hey guys, so I figured I would do a little declutter video for you guys. I have a friend named Cindy. Hi Cindy, if you're watching. She was telling me how she doesn't own that much makeup, but she would love to acquire more. And I was telling her I have so much that I either don't use, haven't used in a long time. I have so much that I thought I could put a box together for her. So I'm not necessarily decluttering where I'm like throwing out and getting rid of a bunch of makeup, but I am going to try and get rid of a bunch to her so that she can slowly, gain a collection of makeup. I believe she's a stay-at-home mom like me. She has 2 little boys. I don't know how she does it. I have 1 and life is crazy. But props to her for being able to handle 2 little boys. I don't know how she does it. I'm sure in the far future I will understand what that's like, but I couldn't imagine having another kid right now. But anyway, I'm actually really loving my makeup right now. I just threw it together in like 5 minutes, and it may look a little crazy, like, it is pink, and I don't care if anybody doesn't like it. For those people in the comments in that one video who wanted to comment on my makeup, if you don't like it, don't look at it. I like it. That's all that matters. I'm talking about makeup, so I figured I may as well do my makeup. I asked my best friend, I was like, should I do my makeup for the video or just do it, natural? And I would have looked half dead, honestly. And she was like, you should do your makeup because then it's like you're putting more effort into your videos. So I quickly threw some makeup on, and here we are. So here is a box I have full of like bronzers, highlights, blushes, stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of go through here and see what I never reach for that I can send to Cindy's way. I'm going to quickly take a drink of my hot chocolate. Look at this cute little mug. It says sweater weather. I got it from the dollar store. You probably saw it in a haul from a little while back. I swear, nothing tastes as good as hot chocolate. It is so good. Okay, so I never use bronzer, like, ever. I have a lot of bronzers, and I want to keep some on hand in case I ever want to venture out and actually try using bronzer, but, like, I'm usually good with, like, blush and highlight. I just don't feel the use or need for bronzer, because I'm just pale all around. I don't really want my face to look tan and the rest of me to look pale. I don't know, that's weird to me. I'm not a bronzer kind of girl. I have this sugar bronzer. It's a mini bronzer that I'm sure I got in an Ipsy bag. Just came in this cute little packaging. So I think I'm going to go ahead and send this to her. Let's see what else we got in here. There's so much. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how I acquired so much makeup. I blame YouTube because I never really knew what makeup was until I discovered YouTube, specifically Kathleen Lights. Like, I started watching her Ipsy bag videos, and then as she grew and grew and like talked more and more about all this makeup, it like made me go out and buy makeup. So it's seriously YouTube's fault for me having so much makeup because I don't need all of this makeup. I really, really don't. So, and it's a problem. Like, it's hard to not buy makeup. It's like addicting. So, but I've been good recently. Okay, that's a lie. I did recently purchase a palette that I had been eyeing on Amazon for a long time. I'll try and show you guys later, if not in this video, in the next video. I haven't swatched it yet or anything, but the colors are gorgeous, and the palette itself is just really cool. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. Let's find some makeup for Cindy. Let's see. I really do have so many bronzers, and I only need to keep, I want to keep a couple on hand just in case I want to try it. And I have these 2 that are almost similar. This one's an Avon bronzer. This one is an NYC one. This one's shimmery. This one is matte. Maybe I'll hang on to the NYC one because the shimmery one kind of freaks me out a little bit. And I feel like she says she's a little darker complexion than me, so I don't think I could really give her any of my foundations. So this might work a little better for her because it does look a little bit darker than the NYC one. So I will put this one in there for her. I really have a hard time parting with highlights, even though I don't use all of these highlights. It's just like, well, what if I want to use this highlight and then I don't have it? Like this Sleek Makeup highlighting palette is so nice. I really just like, you're not going to be able to see it very good, the shade right here. I don't use this cream shade, but this shade is bomb. I haven't used it for a while, but I really, really like it. You know what? I have a couple of these. I have like the mini version of this. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in Catwalk Pink. I have the small one and I have the big one. Do I really need both of them? No. I think I will give her the bigger one and I'll hang on to the smaller one just for room purposes. My box can only hold so much, people. Let's see. It's so hard letting go of makeup, but it also feels really good knowing I'm giving makeup to somebody who like really wants it and will really have fun with it. This one is kind of broken, but I mean it still works, and it is a really pretty like blush and highlight duo. I have messed around with this in the past. It's been a little while, but let me show you guys. The highlight's really, really pretty. And the blush is really pretty as well. I just don't really reach for this anymore. It's hard to tell like the highlight with the lighting, but I mean it's really pretty. I got this from Shop Miss A, so it was only $1, but I think I might pass this along to her as well. Sorry for swatching it, Cindy. I mean, some of the stuff is used. I have used it, but I'm clean, I promise. Like, everything's all good. I'm gonna take a break from this box just for now because I'm having a harder time with this box than I thought that I would. Let's see what I got in these two containers. Let's see here. Lots of random stuff. Lots of eyeshadows. See, some stuff I haven't gotten to use yet. So that's stuff that I don't really want to give away. And even if I wanted to give away this like BB cream, it's in light. And like I said, she says that she's like more tan and I'm definitely more fair. So I don't think I could give her any of my foundations that I'm not using. But I'm wondering if concealer would be okay. Because sometimes you want your concealer to be lighter than your foundation to like brighten up under your under eyes or something. So let me see like what I got. This one's stuck. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna hang on to that one. This one actually just looks really gross. And I think I'm just gonna throw it away. It's just an e.l.f. tone correcting concealer, but it seriously looks disgusting, so that's going in the trash. So it really is a declutter video. I'm gonna be throwing stuff away apparently. This one I've had for so long. It's the Maybelline New York concealer. I don't even know if I would wanna, it doesn't smell weird or anything, but it seems the consistency is weird. I think I'm gonna throw this one away as well. Let's see. I have a ton of these cute little balm like minis from Ipsy bags, And I have this Meet Matrimony full palette, and this is just like one of like the burgundy shades. I can pass that to her. I have that full palette. And I never reach for these little bitty things, but you know what? She might. So I think I'm going to pass along all these little balm samples that I got. I know I have more than that, though. Let's see. Is this a highlight or is this an eyeshadow? It's really pretty. Highlighting powder. I don't know, it's so hard. Let's get this stuff away. What is this? No, I really like that color. There's this really cute Pacifica palette with all these cute colors that I think came in an Ipsy bag one time. I don't think I've ever actually used it on my eyes. I know I've swatched all the colors, which I hope you don't mind, Cindy, that some of these things have been used or swatched, but I mean, I share makeup with my family all the time. Like, we're always like giving each other makeup and stuff, so hopefully you don't mind. But I don't think I've ever actually used this palette on my eyes, and it is a really pretty palette. You got, you know, like a copper toned, a bronzy color, some purples, really, really pretty colors. So I think I'm going to pass this along to her as well. Is this a highlighting powder? No. Let's see what's underneath. Oh, this is just a bunch of, this isn't really like makeup and stuff in here. Actually, I just found the other Shop Miss A makeup that I need to try out from my second Shop Miss A haul. If you remember, a little while ago, I did 2 Shop Miss A hauls, and I did try out the makeup I got from the first haul, and I told you guys I would try out the makeup from the second haul. Just found the makeup, so hopefully that video will come soon, maybe tomorrow or one of these days soon. I can get around to testing out the other Shop Miss A makeup for you guys, because I am really intrigued by this AOA Studio Satin Foundation, so definitely want to give that a try. Okay, so there's really like no makeup in here, so let's cover that back up. Let's see. Little eyeshadows like this I never tend to use either. I think I'll pass that along to her. Just stuff like from Ipsy that I never reach for. I love this palette. I got this in one of my BoxyCharms. It's the Party Animal palette by Laura Lee. I don't follow Laura Lee. I've never watched her in my life. I did watch like some video where she was like fake crying about whatever drama was going on just because it intrigued me because everybody was talking about it. But I've never watched her in my life. But I do really like this palette. I love the colors, especially this purple shade. OMG. So freaking pretty. I love this palette. Let's see here. That's not even makeup. I feel like I just heard my kid, but I'm not sure. So he may be busting through here in a minute, but I could have sworn he was dead asleep. Please let him be asleep. Every night, the last several nights, I have planned on coming in here and making videos. Every single night, he wakes up at like 10 o'clock at night, and then he's up until like 5 in the morning. I don't know what's wrong with my kid. He's 4. He's like a machine, literally. I don't know what is going on with him. I hope he's still asleep, though. I really thought I just heard him, though. And this lipstick, this is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip that I rave about all the time. It does come off, like, on here a little bit, but it, like, never budges from my lips. I love this lipstick. Highly, highly recommend. Okay, so let's see what other kind of makeup I got. This is, like, all my foundations. Like I said, I can't really give her any of my foundations because they would be far too light for her. But does this still have life to it? This is a L'Oreal Magic Decrease Base. Eyelid primer. I never reach for it, so it'll go in the box for her. I have so many foundations, and I have so many foundations I haven't even tried yet. Like, I need to do a video where I just test all the makeup I have that I still haven't tried. Like, okay. I'm just pulling out all the foundations that I still have not tried on my face, but I bought. One is the LA Colors Radiant Skin Nourishing Longwear Liquid Makeup. Haven't tried it yet. This e.l.f. in Light Ivory, which it looks like it's really yellow toned, but I'm still going to try it. The BH Cosmetics Liquid Foundation in Rosy Beige, but it looked like it would match me pretty well. The Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline in... There's no shade. Oh, Classic Ivory, because I'm usually Classic Ivory in everything. And then also the Instant Age Rewind Eraser with like the big poofy thing. I wasn't really a fan of the concealer, but I really wanted to try this, and this is in Creamy Ivory. Haven't tried any of these. It's just because, like, when I get into a routine of doing my makeup, I always stick to, like, the foundations that, like, just my tried and true, you know? So I have a hard time trying different stuff. Let's see. What else do I have? I have 2 color correctors I rarely ever use, but I do want to keep one on hand. I have the Wet n Wild Coverall Correcting Palettes, which I'm sure everybody has seen. And then I also have this e.l.f. one that I've, like, kind of played around with just to see, like, if it would work on stuff. I'm wondering if I should pass one of these along. I don't know which one I should keep. If I should keep the Wet n Wild or the e.l.f. one. I think the e.l.f. one's newer, so I'll give her that one. And I'll stick to the Wet n Wild one. Alright, let's see. What else is in this bad boy over here? NYC Loose Face Powder. I really want to get into using that. I just haven't yet. Ooh, forgot I had this e.l.f. Hydrating Primer I could have been using this whole time. Ooh, and another highlight. Oh, look at that. Another foundation I haven't used yet. I need to do a video series of me testing out all of these foundations. Comment down below if you guys want to see that. Let me see. Makeup Forever Base Hydrating Primer. It's just like a little bitty sample from Ipsy, but I'm going to pass it along to her because I know I probably won't use it. I think I'll keep the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. just to try it, and then the Smashbox Primer Oil because I do have really dry skin. And even though it's teeny tiny, it may work for my skin. Let's see. Translucent powder. I used this a lot for a long time. It's the City Color HD powder. But I think it has a lot of flashback, and I don't know if she plans on making videos or not, but I think I'll pass this one along to her just to see if she likes it, because I still have this Tarte powder I still haven't tried. I don't know. I have so much makeup, I feel like it's so hard to pick and choose. Especially like everybody's different, so I don't know what all she's gonna like or anything like that. Let me see. No makeup in here. Alrighty. Now I think have some brow stuff. That one's broken, that one's missing a thing. That one I haven't tried yet. Here's the Nitty Bitty Paula Dorff Universal Brow Pencil and Taupe. Maybe that'll work for her. I'm just not like a pencil person, but maybe she'll like it. Who knows? She may not, and that's okay. I'm just trying to help the girl out by giving her some makeup. I feel like I didn't necessarily declutter a whole lot, but her box is pretty full, so yeah. If you want, I can go through it and show you everything that I am giving to her. So if you give me just a moment, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to try and make this quick just so that I don't get cut off or anything. As you guys saw, I'm going to give her this little Pacifica palette, the little Duo Blush and Highlight, the Catwalk Pink Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette, the e.l.f. Color Correcting palette. I am going to give her my Petal Pusher Wet n Wild palette. I love these colors and I love these palettes, but I don't reach for them all the time, so I figured I would just give her a really good palette to work with. This Ofra eyeshadow that I got in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. I'm giving her a couple bronzers apparently. This Pop Beauty bronzer, this Avon bronzer, this really pretty Essence bronze palette because she could do really neutral looks with this. This little bitty NYX and Ipsy palette that I got in my Ipsy bag. The HD powder. This luminizing foundation primer that I personally didn't like for me, so I'm going to see if she'll like it. This e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. This Beauty Creations Glow Palette. It has like a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush or something like that. But I have two of these, so I'm just giving her one of those. The City Color Mini Contour Palette because I don't contour. I am giving her the Ciate London Purple nail polish. It's hard to see the color, but I have so many nail polishes, like I don't need all of them. I'm also giving her this Kokie nail polish. It's in this really pretty color. I get so many nail polishes in Ipsy now, it's not even funny. I'm giving her this 2-in-1 bronzer and highlighter. I have not used this, so I'm just going to give it to her. It's the Ultralight Cleansing Oil by Neutrogena. I got that in some sort of box. Here's that little contour or bronzer I showed you earlier. I'm going to give her this Wet n Wild All Natural palette. I have 2 of these that are very, very similar. I'm going to give her a beauty sponge. I have not used this one yet. This Revlon Photo Ready Brightening Primer. I personally didn't like it for me, so hopefully she likes it. I have so many sheet masks, so I'm going to give her a couple of sheet masks. I'm going to give her this Profusion Pink Nudes palette. And then also, this one kind of breaks my heart because I loved it. I love it so much. I've never, ever, ever used it. Never even swatched it. But I do love the Revealed palettes by Coastal Scents. And this is the Smoky palette. And those shades are just so beautiful. But hopefully she gets some good use out of this. This little cheek blush that came in Ipsy that I won't use. This brow tint in medium brown. I haven't even opened it because I think I got 2 of those. This Almay Mega Volume Mascara. Long Wear Matte Lip Gloss by Beauty Creations. NYX Lingerie in Satin Ribbon because that color is just not a color for me. This Moroccan Oil treatment for hair. This little bitty IBY Beauty eyeshadow single in Fire and Ice. Another little J Cat eyeshadow. A little Nomad eyeshadow in Spice Market. Kind of like a pretty red toned color. LA Colors Glow Now Skin Illuminator. I figured I'd give her this one because she did say her skin tone's a little bit darker than mine. And then this Hard Candy Eyeshadow Primer. A Bella Pierre Volume Lash Waterproof Mascara. I never even opened this one. It came in an Ipsy bag. This Laritzi Cosmetics lip. Ooh, it smells good. Lip gloss in Tidal. I'm just curious. It is really pretty. More of these little balm shades. Another little bitty eyeshadow in like a really pretty champagne color. This M Princess like brown eyeshadow. This brow product, this double-ended brow product with like a highlighter on one end and a brow product on the other. Liquid eyeliner. Another pencil eyeliner. I just don't like the pencils. The Makeup Forever base thing. City Color Cream and Powder Glow Duo. Not a fan of the cream products. And the little eye primer, and then this Kanya Bee Skin Pore Eraser. Since I have the baby skin one, I don't need this one as well. That was everything in this box. I really hope she likes everything. I hope that she can get some use out of this stuff. And I'm sure once I go through more of my makeup, I will have more to give to her or even somebody else who's in need of makeup. And it feels good to be giving to somebody who like truly doesn't own a lot of makeup but they want to, but they also don't want to spend the money on it. Because makeup's expensive. It really is. That's why I really need to stay out of the stores. This box won't even close. So this wasn't technically like a declutter video as much as it was like a giving my friend makeup video, but I did get rid of a lot of my stuff, even though I still have a whole lot left. Maybe I'll do an actual declutter video someday where I'm actually like getting rid of makeup. I know like even my sister, she's always saying like give the makeup to me, or my niece always wants me to give makeup to her, so maybe we can do this again sometime. I'll sit down, go through all my makeup, and this is about to cut me off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too boring. I will come back with another video really soon, and I will see you guys later. Bye!